NewsRadio This Week.
Agitated by price hikes, shortages of essential items and lengthy power cuts, the public, without the backing of any political parties, has resorted to taking to the streets in numbers to express their anger at the present administration's handling of the economy and the country in general. A group of protesters who gathered at the Jubilee Post Junction around 7:30 on Thursday night decided to proceed towards the private residence of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa and block the Pangirivatta road that leads to the president's house. Protests have been a regular occurrence in recent days, with several political parties and civil society groups also holding demonstrations in Colombo and across Sri Lanka. NewsRadio correspondent at the scene said protesters chanted slogans "Go Home Gota" and "Gota Go Home", with the number of protesters gradually increasing to more than 400 people that led to the 119 Maharagama Nugegoda route being completely closed off for vehicular movement. Protesters also attempted to topple the police barricades that were set up at the top of Pangirivatta Road, leading to a heated situation with clashes breaking out between protesters and law enforcement officers. Subsequently, STF personnel were called in while water cannons and tear gas were used to control the protesters. NewsRadio correspondent confirmed that some protesters were seen lying along the roads to prevent the water cannons from approaching them. Protesters were unrelenting, breaking walls and using the bricks to hurl them at a Sri Lanka army bus that was later set on fire. The bus was parked, blocking the entrance to the Pangirivatta road. The attack on the Sri Lanka army bus resulted in several other vehicles nearby being damaged. Meanwhile, the power supply to Mirihana was disrupted during the protest and returned shortly. A large number of people took to social media at the time to complain over broadband connections in the area being disrupted. Police curfew was then imposed within the Colombo North, Colombo South, Colombo Central, Nugegoda, Mount Lavinia and Kalania police divisions and was lifted by 5 a.m. Police said 54 individuals have been arrested during the protest and unrest that followed in Mirihana. Police media spokesperson SSP Nihal Talduva, addressing media, said a peaceful protest that started at the Jubilee Post in Nugegoda turned violent in the evening. According to the police media spokesman, police used minimal force to control the crowd, including firing tear gas and water cannons. SSP Talduva said a Sri Lanka army bus and a jeep belonging to the Mirihana police station, a police three-wheeler and 2 motorcycles used in traffic control were set alight. He added police trucks, state vehicles and private property were also damaged. SSP Talduva claimed minimal force was used to disperse the crowds using tear gas and water cannons as they had gathered in an illegal manner. SSP Talduva said 5 policemen were injured in the confrontation, while an assistant superintendent was also injured and is receiving treatment at the Colombo National Hospital. 3 constables who sustained injuries are being treated at the Kalubovila Teaching Hospital. 3 journalists were also among the group that sustained injuries. Police said investigations are currently underway to investigate the reasons and parties behind the peaceful protest that he said turned into a riot. He said if it is proven that those in custody have violated the law, legal action will be taken against them. The police media spokesman requested the public to act in a peaceful manner, adding that violence will result in major inconveniences. Furthermore, the president's media division, issuing a statement today, blamed an alleged organized group of extremists for instigating yesterday's unrest. The PMD claimed the group, armed with iron rods and clubs, provoked protesters and marched towards the president's residence. The PMD statement accused this purported group of spearheading a campaign calling for an Arab Spring-like event in Sri Lanka. The PMD claimed the detainees revealed that the riot was carried out anonymously on social media to provoke the public and destabilize the country.
NewsRadio This Week.